Here's where it gets difficult for most of us. In fact, very difficult. Because intuitively we understand the importance of sticking to our plan. Yet we're constantly receiving conflicting messages about how to be successful investors. For example, the mutual fund industry tells us that professionals have the best chance of picking stocks that will outperform. And a mutual fund that has outperformed the market in the past is likely to outperform the market in the future.
E-Trade Mobile Pro, right on my BlackBerry.
At the same time, the discount brokerage firms are telling us that picking stocks on your own is easy. And with up-to-the-date information, you can time the market successfully. Meanwhile, the mainstream financial media is bombarding us with a third group of messages, like you can improve your performance by picking hot funds, particularly those mentioned in their show or magazine. And if you watch the news enough and listen to enough economists and market analysts, you can have a good chance of predicting the next market move. So whom should we listen to? Whom should we believe? Each of these sources seem like they should know what they're talking about. The reality is, the primary goal of each of these parties is not to provide us with quality information, but rather to persuade us to consume their products, just like any other business. So we must tune them out and listen instead to unbiased sources of information, like academic studies. And when we do, we encounter a few findings that have confirmed time and again. Within each category of mutual funds, expenses are the best predictor of future performance. Any investor, even a full-time professional, is unlikely to be able to reliably outperform the market. And reliably predicting short-term market moves is impossible. And those facts lead us to this simple, common-sense investment strategy. Develop a workable plan. Start saving now, not later. Time is your friend when you use the wondrous growth power of compound interest. Own the appropriate amount of bonds. It's the ratio of stocks to bonds that controls your risk. This is far more important than the specific funds you choose. Diversify and hold on to your investments for as long as you possibly can before selling them. Never try to time the market. Use index funds when possible. Keep all costs low, not just sales costs, but the recurring expense ratio and hidden tax consequences. Taxes are a very big cost that you can minimize or defer. Keep it simple, and hardest of all, stick to your plan. Stay the course means that once you've chosen your portfolio, only sell to rebalance and maintain your risk level. Never sell based on greed or fear. Imagine that you wake up tomorrow morning and the stock market is down 50% due to some huge global problem, like a nuclear war in the Middle East. What will you do? If the answer is sell when it is down 50%, then you have too much in stocks. You are carrying too much risk. A written investment policy statement helps you rebalance in a market drop. Everyone is different. Not everyone can be cool in the line of fire, but knowing your limitations ahead of time and being able to admit them and select an appropriate level of risk and a plan that you can stick with is a wonderful pursuit of self-knowledge. You can do this, and when you get a question, and you will, you can turn to the Boglehead Wiki. The Bogleheads have endearingly named themselves after John C. Bogle, the great champion of common sense investing. You can look them up, or you can find answers to your common questions, or books that are worth reading. And if you can't find your answer, you can always anonymously ask the Boglehead Discussion Board, a group of friendly people that are amazingly generous with helpful feedback to people with genuine questions. Tune out the noise. Stick to these 10 simple guidelines. Investing is just a small part of living your life, but it's an important one. It enables you to reach some of your most valued dreams. Find other explanatory videos, smart tips, and links to useful resources at financinglife.org.